Alright, hello everyone. We are back for hole number 5. And the way I'm going to do this, I'm not really sure yet, but I am going to reset to Guardian. So this is going to be, the one way that I really suggest playing this hole is with high backspin. So hopefully you have this unlocked. That's all you need to do is really have it unlocked. Whether it's a 2 or a 4, no big difference. I think your accuracy becomes a 50, 2 per ring. I'm at accuracy where it's at 1.7 per ring. So either way, you're going to play the max distance adjustment. So if your accuracy is 50, play it 2 per ring. If it's, and that's a little bit of an over adjustment as well, to be honest with you. Same with the 1.7. Since we are on the short tee box, I usually do max distance from the second tee box. So at the short tee box, it's probably under that. I probably need to play mine 2 per ring, and you might want to play yours 2 1/4 in those instances. So here you're going to see me just shoot over a ring just barely. And, I do like to sometimes just angle it slightly. So here you see me doing just one little tick mark to the left. And here you can see that I just kind of set up right in line with the hole here. And like I said, we'll get definitely a good idea of how much you need to go, because here I'm going to go just a hint over one ring, and we're going to see what this does here. Perfect ball.
Shot.
That might be a little bit too much of an over adjustment. Okay,
Nice on.
got a 1/4 ring down the hill, a little bit more than I wanted to be. So that just goes to show you, it's probably 2.5 per ring for me on the short tees. And that would mean for you on this hole, especially if you have, and as you can see, here's a Guardian 1 first hand. This guy doesn't need to go more than a ring and a half. So let's take a look at 2 rings, because that's more or less where he's going to be landing. A ring and a half up. He's playing too much. This is too much rain, too much wind here. And now he just took off the top spin. There you go. Put it back on. Hopefully powering this up, because it is going to land too far into
Perfect shot.
So you're going to kind of get first hand as to what happens. It did still kick up there. That's nice.
Nice on.
Obviously, if you miss over there to the right, there's still a little safety net. But it's not how I would, suggest going about doing that. But as you can see,
Birdie.
real tragedy unless you act it. So if you do miss left there, so for instance, great ball left, when you're that low on the hill, it's probably bunker. It's going to be very hard to
Birdie.
So where that landed was more on kind of a little flat kind of void there, where it was just a little bit more of a plateau, and just enough to kind of help the shot to where it wasn't necessarily the end of the world that played it that way. So here we are going to go 4 backspin, just like we did on the last attempt, and you can see kind of what I do with my spin as well. You're going to see me kind of just set up to be right there, and just as I did last time, how I would usually go right around, just maybe a shade under 3 rings. You see me do more of an overplay here.
Perfect shot.
And I was running very tight on time there.
Nice on.
Maybe a little bit of an overhit. I was trying to kind of just hold the line a little bit, so I tried to put it a little left of center, and I might have just added just a hair of power while I was doing that, and that little difference is probably enough that sent me a little bit long, but nothing real tragic there. As you can see, I still gave it a pretty good run. That is my preferred spin of choice, would be about 4 backspin. So anytime that I have a side wind or into the wind or whatever, that's going to be kind of my go-to wind. As you can see, it has just about a yard or two of run out, which is exactly what I'm looking for to make the shot. It would be just enough run out for it to roll in, but not enough to get carried away to where it's going to go long or any of this. Just make sure you're doing a little bit of an overcorrection. Always factor in that little extra that needs to be done for the shot. So good luck with that fifth hole, and you know, just if anything, avoid going down that hill or into the sand. So that's the one reason that I suggest bringing Guardian to that hole. You don't want to go down the hill to the left. You will not be able to make the putt, and you don't want to pull back too much on your aim and wind up in the bunker. All things else considered, you have no issue with that hole. You can under adjust and hit it into the fringe. You'll just be long, and it'll be an easy, you know, might not even go off the back of the green. So under adjustment is okay, over adjustment isn't. So use those tips to your advantage, and good luck. See you guys on the next one.